Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Constantine Masonga, Secretary General, University Academic Staff Union. I want to tell the whole country that we have a deal. We have taken the low-hanging fruits. The rest of issues will be completed in 1 month's time. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Charles Mopaya, the Secretary General of the Kenya University Staff Union. We gather here to say simply that we have gotten a breakthrough that then makes me to tell our members that we have a deal. We have been striking and we have struck until we have striken a deal. And so we are happy to tell our members that once we execute this particular deal, the strike is over.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Professor Fred Simiyu Barasa. I'm the chairman of the Interpublic Universities Council Consultative Forum, Joint Negotiation Committee, and also Vice Chancellor of Taita Taveta University. I was appointed by all Vice Chancellors and all chairs of councils of public universities, together with a team of 7 other Vice Chancellors, to spearhead the negotiations with the 3 unions representing our university staff. We have had a long engagement with our unions as our partners, and we are very happy that with the intervention of the government at all levels today, we've been able to come to a mutual agreement. As the unions say, there is a deal, and as IPUC-CCF, we shall implement what has been agreed. So I also want to thank the government for working hard to restore normalcy in our universities, and that our students can now be rest assured that the normalcy will return immediately as we execute this agreement today. Thank you.
This has been quite a journey. We started a while back when my ministry appointed a reconciliator, and thank you, Bwana P.S. Mwadime, for organizing that, and my team. And we've been holding discussions. Yesterday I had a meeting with the representative of the union, and I told them that today we'll form an interministerial committee to sort out these issues. Today is a testament that when people sit together, we all belong to this country, we can solve the issue. We can solve any issue. And we understand the financial difficulties that we are facing, and so we've been here since 9 o'clock this morning. I have personally been quite involved in breaking a bit of impasse and bringing some sense of reasonableness, if I can use that word, in the discussions, because you can't have it all. And I want to thank the union, especially the 3 SGs here, for being able to be amiable to knowing that it's a give and take. I also want to thank the PS for education. She was also very, very difficult in the negotiations, for also giving in and taking, a few items here and there. So it's been a give and take. And thank you very much, Professor, and your team for this. After all this, we are now ready to sign a return to work formula, which will mean that the strikes are now concluded and that university staff can go back to their core business of imparting knowledge to our young people in a very harmonious way. I have told this team that this is just the beginning, that some of the issues they're bringing up should have been brought up a long time ago. The court case that we had, that are there are 2 court cases, one by the ministry, one by, I think, the ministry or by the universities, will be withdrawn. And there's another court case that has been going on since 2008 by the unions that has a raft of many other issues, that this document will be filed as part of the evidence of the ongoing negotiations. so that we can also do away with some of those items that are pending for a long time. The whole idea is this: we need to have a country where employees feel that they work in a fair environment that is predictable, that they are being paid for the work that they do, and they are being respected, and that they can complain and they can have a system of addressing their issues in a good way. But also we need a country whereby employers also have to be very confident in the employees that they have, that employees will also work, will also produce, and will be punished if they don't produce, and will be rewarded if they produce even more than others, so that it's a balance. You can't say that it's only defending the employees. We're also defending the employers who create the jobs for the employees to be there. A harmonious country for us to be able to move forward. So very shortly, I'm going to present to you what we have agreed today for the record. Number one is that the parties have agreed as follows. The union shall immediately call off the industrial action upon the execution of this agreement, and we'll be signing the agreement in front of you right now as soon as your people bring them down. Number two, no member of the unions shall face victimization or disciplinary action for participating in the said industrial action. The employees of the various unions and their constituent colleges shall collaborate with the employer to establish a viable plan for recovering any teaching and learning time lost due to the strike. For academic staff, this is for academic staff, the employer undertakes to immediately pay the basic monthly salary at the rates advised by the government with the interministerial committee as follows. For grades 13, 14, and 15 at 7%, and for grades 10, 11, and 12 at 10%. I want to thank the Minister for Treasury, Honorable Mbadi, for agreeing, and we've consulted him, we've been on phone with him, we've talked with Treasury, with SRC, with everybody who was involved, and we've looked for money, and we've been able to add slightly more money than what was given to enable us to strike this deal. Initially, we had started with, Treasury had set aside 1.6 million, and a billion rather, and we've been able to add 800 million to bring the figure to 2.4 billion to start with, which will take care of the pending issues that have not been paid as we move forward. As you've heard from the speakers who've spoken before me, this is the beginning, that there will be a meeting now from the 27th to discuss all the other things of the cycle years continuing and the CBAs. Number 5, automatic annual increment shall be computed at 4% of the basic salary for the 2 years of the CBA cycle 2021-2025, starting at 1st July 2023. Retirement age. Retirement age is set as follows for academic staff. This is for academic staff. 70 years for assistant lecturers, graduate assistants, and tutorial fellows. 74 years for lecturers, associate professors, and professors. So if you are an assistant lecturer, you are a tutorial fellow, and you want to retire at a later age, rudi shule upate PhD, upate promotion, ukue full lecturer. Then you qualify for that band. So there's a difference in terms of qualification and experience that will come in there. For the other employees of KUSO, the retirement age for staff in the teaching laboratories and the university librarians is harmonized and set at 65 years. 65 years. So let me repeat that. For staff working in laboratories, working in libraries, other staff, it is set at 65 years. For academic staff, for tutorial fellows, assistant lecturers, and below, is set at 70 years. And for lecturers, senior lecturers, associate professors and professors is set at 74 years. There's a transitional clause because we are saying that anybody who is now being hired will be subject to these new retirement ages. And there are other academic staff already who had signed contracts to retire at 75 years of some universities, and their existing contracts will remain until their retirement as set out in their contractual period. There's going to be a development, I don't have the actual words here, but we've also discussed, and both parties have mutually agreed on a framework for a car loan and mortgage scheme. The Interministerial Committee will sit from 1 month, beginning of 1st October, to resolve the following pending issues: harmonization of other allowances, medical cover, internal CBAs, enhanced staffing in public universities and their constituent university colleges, budget for promotions, and budget for car loan and mortgage scheme. This agreement shall be effective from 1st July 2021, which is passed, and will remain in force for a period of 4 years and continue to be in force until it is amended by mutual agreement between the parties. Number 10, as I wait for the documents to sign, I don't know why they're taking so long to get here. Yeah. A National Implementation Committee comprising of representatives from both parties of the union and employer shall oversee the execution of the agreed details of the collective bargaining agreement. For the avoidance of doubt, the recognition agreement dated 28 October 2019 remains binding on all public universities and their constituent university colleges under IPUCCF and WASU. You happy with that? Including its chapters, until such time that a new recognition agreement is negotiated and brought into effect. And that this agreement shall be binding on all public universities and their constituent university colleges under IPUCCF, as well as on WASU, FKE, not WASU, KUSU, and KODEA, and their chapters, and will take effect immediately upon signing. So that is where we are, and I want to thank my teams for agreeing to this. I will sign as an arbitrator. My job has been to arbitrate. I had to do a lot of convincing to convince Ministry of Education to agree, and also a lot of agreement, a lot of negotiation to convince the union. The union were very difficult, but I made them see sense, and they also made me see sense. And the Education Ministry walikuwa wamejifungia kwa ukuta, nikawavuta nikawaleta kwa room. So at least we've been able to agree, and we have a way forward, which after we take your questions, we'll be able now to sign the agreement in front of you. Anataka kuritaya vizuri. Kwa hivyo mambo hayo tumeweza kuangalia. Pia tumekubaliana kwamba ile kesi ambayo ilikuwa imewekwa kotini ya kuamuru hawa warudi kazini pia itaweza kuondolewa. Kutakuwa na mkutano kuanzia tarehe 1 Oktoba wa kuweza kujadili mambo mengine ambayo hayajatajwa. Mambo ya kuhusu allowances, mambo ya medical cover, mambo ya hizi CBA makubaliano yake, mambo ya budget ya nyongeza ya mishahara ya watu ambao wamepewa promotion, mambo ya pesa za magari na mortgage ambao wanapaswa kupata na haki zao. Kwa hivyo tumesema ya kwamba tufanye kazi pamoja. Nataka kuambia watu wangu, sio lazima sasa kwenda kwa barabara ama kuwa na hizi strikes, inaitwa nini kwa Kiswahili? Migomo. Hakuna haja. Kama uko na shida yoyote, unaona usikizwi, wewe njoo unione hapa kwa ofisi. Mimi nitapanga watu tusikizane. Kwa sababu haya mambo tumeongea juu yake, tungeweza kusikizana hata bila mgomo. Si ati mgomo ndio umesaidia. Sababu ni hali ya haki. Kwa sababu hawa lecturers wako na mambo yao, hata mimi nikiangalia mali nimeketi naona ni ya haki. Serikali pia kuna mambo ametaja ambayo ni ya haki. Kwa hivyo ni jambo ambalo tungeweza kukaa chini tuweze kuongea kabla ya mgomo. Kwa hivyo nataka kabla mjagoma, njooni tukae chini katika sekta yote tusikizane, tutatue haya maswala, ndio nchi yetu iweze kusonga mbele katika hali ya maendeleo. Sio lazima tuwe ni kila wakati, tuwe ni nchi ya kushikana koo na kubana koo kila wakati. Sio lazima tuwe nchi ya kusukumana, tuwe nchi ya kugongana rungu kwa kichwa, tuwe nchi ya kuvutana suruali chini, tuwe nchi ya kutegana. La, tunaweza sikizana, tuwe ni nchi ya amani, nchi ya kufanya kazi pamoja, tuweze kuendeleza hali yetu ya maendeleo. Kwa hayo machache, naomba hizi kopi zetu zitoe, tuweze kuzitoa ndio tuanze hizi kopi mpya.
So tutaanza na
we do simultaneous signing. So Uwasu,
so the SGs mnaweza kuja.
no, just sit there. Okay. Just sit there. Uwasu, you can sign that. The next one is
Just give me these ones.
Yeah. Kusu, wapi Kusu? Kudeya? Yes. Yeah, keti tu hapo. Sign. Weka kidole alafu nipatie. Mtu yote anayetaka ile nini? Ile wino ya kidole, kama una shida ya kuandika tuambie, utaletea hiyo kidole. Daktari, you have to trust the system. We can't.
Once bitten, twice shy.
No, we can't. You have to trust the system. Yeah. Trust the system. What we'll do, we'll send the gentleman. Yes. First one. Yeah. Then we'll all go down to his office. Yes. Okay. Wasu, naomba kopi yangu ni sign pia. Initial.
26.
Let me give this here.
So we'll go down again. So just bring, madam, it's just semantics. Just bring. You copy your copy, it's coming here. Oh, they're all signing.
Yeah, they're all signing.
Oh, they like the shell.
Yeah.
I'll sign last. Can we please?
My name is Benson Maina. I'm a senior and legal industrial relations officer representing the Secretary General of Kudaiha. I want to confirm without a doubt that indeed we've been seated here since morning, and I can confirm that we have a deal and we have executed the way to go ahead with the things that we have not able to deal with right now. But broadly, we would say that we have come up with an agreement on the way forward, and we are looking forward to great engagement going forward. Thank you.
I'm very happy this evening because we've had a very fruitful conversation with the three unions of our universities, and we are happy that in the history of strikes in the university sector, this was the shortest, demonstrating the fact that as a government, university staff welfare is on top of our agenda. And so our academic programs will resume, and we are very happy about this fruitful conclusion. Thank you.